Hallihallo, einen schönen guten Abend. Hört man mich? Tut's überhaupt? Ich habe keine Ahnung, ich bin total aus dem Training. Willkommen zu den Weekly Classics mit Papalosa aus der Loge. Ich bin ein bisschen unsicher. Ich habe so lange Sommerpause gemacht, ich weiß schon gar nicht, wie das geht, aber vielleicht kriege ich es dann doch noch hin. Einen wunderschönen guten Abend wünsche ich, Waldguerilla, Balu der Bär, to Matt, to Max, to Wismuchi haben wir gesehen und wer auch sonst immer noch da ist. Schön, dass ihr wieder hier seid und trotz der kurzfristigen Ankündigung hier bei uns vorbeischaut. Und Valkyria, ja, der Desktop, das war vor vielen, vielen Jahren mal State of the Art, Hightech, wenn man so möchte. Und irgendwie war es nett. Aber ja, es geht einfach alles weiter, so ist es eben normal. Was haben wir denn heute im Programm? Ihr habt schon gesehen, Return to Monkey Island habe ich mir gegönnt. Ich konnte einfach nicht widerstehen. Ron Gilbert als alter Maestro, hoffe ich mal, kriegt das Ganze so hin, wie er es vor 23 Jahren schon mit Secret of Monkey Island gemacht hat, etc. Ich werde etwa eine Stunde machen, anschließend kommt dann Toto und übernimmt mit Subnautica Below Zero. Ein Atari-PC, ein Atari-PC? Ein Atari ST vermutlich, ne? Atari ST dürfte es gewesen sein. War auch eine geile Kiste. Ne, echt ein Atari PC XT? Hat Atari PCs gemacht? Wusste ich jetzt gar nicht. Hatte ich ja auch. Gab auch einen PC XT. Der war dann richtig PC-kompatibel vermutlich, ne? Wie es damals so schön hieß. Das ging komplett an mir vorbei. Bei mir war es Atari, später Amiga und dann später erst ein PC. Da warst du wahrscheinlich nicht schneller wie ich. 8086, jawohl. Der Klassiker von Intel. Der ging ab wie Schmidts Katze. Damals haben sie sogar Raumschiffe mit den Teilen hochgejagt. Ne, nee, halt, das war der Z80 sogar noch der Vorgänger. Und auch das hat genügt. Aber es hat sich alles ein bisschen weiterentwickelt. Ja, also eine Stunde haben wir. Gucken wir uns das Ganze mal an. Ich habe es erst heute besorgt, habe schnell installiert, habe es kurz angespielt, nicht angespielt, kurz gestartet, um zu gucken, dass OBS es auch richtig erwischt und noch gar nicht reingeguckt. Guten Abend, Nico. Schön, dass du dabei bist. Freue mich, dass du auch mal vorbeischaust. Das ist lieb von dir. Jetzt gucken wir mal, ob das Ding uns tut. Sollte. Hallo. Ich glaube, es hat mir da ziemlich lange gebraucht, bis es gestartet ist. Es ist halt auf Retro gemacht, das dauert, bis es losläuft. Ah, jetzt, ja tatsächlich, es kommt. Jetzt gebe ich euch mal die dezente Musik dazu, die müsst ihr das schon hören. Mal schauen, ob er das Bild auch gleich kriegt. Na? Da ist er schon. Bisschen laut ist das, ne? Ihr hört mich vermutlich jetzt kaum noch. Dann wollen wir mal schauen. So ist besser, jetzt verstehen wir mich hoffentlich wieder besser. Ja, ZX81, C64, Atari, OST, Amiga 1000, Atari PC, etc. Du hast auch einiges Geld auf der Straße liegen lassen, ne? Ach je. Ja. Hört dich klar, gut. Prima. Okay. Sieht schon mal nett aus, ne? Das ist ein bisschen größer, aber größer macht ja auch Sinn, wir sind ja älter geworden, da brauchen wir keine Brille, wenn wir das so richtig schöne große Schrift haben. Das ist doch eine gute Sache. Schau dir das Sammelalbum an, wenn du neu bei Monkey Island bist oder eine Auffrischung brauchst. Auffrischung ist gut. Sammelalbum, was ist denn das?
Hey, wanna see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
Stimmt, es gibt eine englische Sprachausgabe, aber das ist nicht wirklich dramatisch.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
Das sind übrigens, glaube ich, die Originalsprecher, wenn ich es richtig mitgekriegt habe. Von damals noch, von vor 23 Jahren, die haben, glaube ich, bis auf wenige Ausnahmen wirklich die Originale nochmal verpflichten können, was ich cool finde.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Okay.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Wie geht's weiter? Hier vielleicht. Ach, das ist ein Pfeil.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
Das ist, das ist ganz gut gemacht. Hey Toto, schönen Abend. Ich kenne dich irgendwoher, ne? Da war doch mal was. Wenn du so vorbeiguckst. Bis später, ne? Wir haben das ein bisschen gemacht als Intro für die, die das Spiel noch nicht kennen oder nicht mehr kennen. Ganz witzig, ne? So gut, dass man ein bisschen mit der Story
The pirate leaders were in
aufnimmt.
charge of the 3 trials, acting as
Bad
judge,
News, schönen Abend
jury,
dir.
executioner, and devoted grog tasters. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion.
Yep.
The security was heavy.
War das im ersten oder war es im zweiten Teil? Ich weiß schon gar nicht mehr.
This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was
Elaine.
governor at the time. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility.
Nett gemacht, es ist doch nicht zu viel, nicht zu wenig.
Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck.
Stan!
My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I,
Yep.
sort of falsified.
Ja. Es sollen auch eine Menge Rückblenden bzw. irgendwelche Easter Eggs drin sein, die sich auf die alten Spiele noch beziehen. Das ist nett.
LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists.
Vorsicht, hinter diesen
I
dreiköpfigen
met an
Affe.
old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of
zusammen,
indignant
okay.
letters to each other. We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It was the beginning of something magical. It was the beginning of something magical. I defeated LeChuck and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical.
Okay. Eins?
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I.
Schön erzählt. Das ist genau richtig.
One time,
Kurz und
Elaine got
knackig.
turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. That guy never gives up. The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. I got buried alive. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker.
Matchmaker.
This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think. This is the daisy we stomped on together. The wedding traditions are weird. It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride. the ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate or even an insult at all. Or was it? Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course.
Hallo Arthur, Oseven. Grüße dich. Schön, dass du vorbeiguckst.
I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Herrlich. Dies an mich selbst. Mehr Papier für den Rest meiner Abenteuer besorgen. Naja. Das war doch witzig. Na, wissen wir, wo wir stehen. Einstellungen, Steuerung, das brauchen wir nicht. Neues Spiel, würde ich mal sagen. Einfacher Modus, ganz Geschichte und eine ganz spaßige gelegentlichen Rätsel für den viel beschäftigten Spieler. Mehr schwerer Modus, mehr Rätsel, schwere Rätsel, einfach affenstark für den Profi-Abenteuerspieler, der alles will. Ich würde sagen, heute fangen wir mal im einfachen Modus an. Allzu viel Zeit haben wir eh nicht. Das wäre schade, wenn wir dann irgendwo relativ an Rätsel hängen würden. Lass mal noch was sehen. Bitte, schönen Abend. Ja, ist verdammt lang her. Ist aber mal wieder Zeit geworden, ne? Gerecht. Eine unerwartete Geschichte beginnt.
Take this, LeChuck! Guybrush, come over here, gently now. Remove my mask. Will you promise to stop picking on me? All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next? Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents. Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there. Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those. No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling. Wow.
Tutorial? Sprich mit Chucky.
What should we do next? We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Ist das der kleine LeChuck? Die Scurvy-Dog-Hütte, indem du die Tür markierst und... Ist die hier? Was war sie jetzt? Die, oder? Nö. Die da. Ist da was?
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Der Grafikstil, der war ja im Vorfeld ziemlich umstritten bei manchen. Ich finde jetzt irgendwie gar nicht schlimm, im Gegenteil. Ich finde irgendwie ganz nett. Was meint ihr dazu? Wie gefällt es euch?
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
Wähle deine Antworten aus. Das können wir noch. Wir haben ein paar Scurvy Dogs bekommen, ein paar Hühnerfußpommes. Können wir einen Krog bekommen? Schon gut. Wahrscheinlich gibt's gar nichts.
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
What should we do next?
Let's look for change in the outhouse. Maybe we can find enough to get scurvy dogs.
Das ist was. Über seine...
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Gehen wir. Gibt's noch... was gibt's hier noch?
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
Schlüssel.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Der sieht aus, als ob er eine Bedeutung hätte.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Ups. Inventar. To-Do-Liste und Schlüssel zum Plumpsklo. Scurvy Dog kaufen, eine Münze finden. Was? Habt ihr das gesehen? Nochmal. To-Do-Liste des mächtigen Piraten Junior. Herrlich. Ach Gott. Hühnerfußpommes.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
Peace.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups.
Hi, Glendatu. Schönen Abend. Wenn du so vorbeiguckst. So, komm schon, gehen wir. Plumpsklo. Wo ist das Plumpsklo hier? Alles überprüfen. Guck dir das an. Herrlich.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's
Oops.
go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Mit dem?
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Papagei?
Sounds real.
Sounds real. Tja, haben wir hier irgendwo noch was?
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Ah, nicht wirklich.
We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there.
Also. Scurvy Dogs. Ich muss irgendeine Münze oder irgendwas in der Art finden.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Ums Klo herumspielen.
It's locked.
Klar.
Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Yep. Zack. Den Schlüssel. Ah, so funktioniert das.
You unlocked it.
Wunderbar. Das ist das neue Return to Monkey Island. Kam Anfang der Woche erst raus. Lecker. Das erinnert mich so ein bisschen an den Tag des Tentakels.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Gucken wir mal nach Münzen.
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
Am Schlamm riechen.
Ugh, what is this stuff? Smells the same as the toilet.
Dieses Metallding.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Kann der nehmen?
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Oh, Mahlzeit.
For Gross.
Toilette?
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
Oh.
Gross.
War nix. Haben wir sonst noch irgendwas? Kann, glaube auch mit Tab oder so sich alles an... Ah, ja, genau. Seht ihr das? Wenn man Tab drückt, sieht man alles, was man irgendwie einklicken kann. Das kann man immer noch machen, wenn man dann meint, irgendwas verpasst zu haben. Captain Krabak, schönen Abend. Wenn du vorbeiguckst. Wir spielen Return to Monkey Island und sind im quasi Tutorial. Mal gucken, ob es klappt. Das schon reicht. Hallo.
Now what?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Wenn der wüsste, wo er reingewiesen
Take 'em,
hat.
boy.
Lecker.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding.
Sehe schon, zum Glück gibt es
Yours.
kein Geruchsgameplay. Ja, ja, das wird noch gefehlt. So, was haben sie Scurvy Dogs? Mahlzeit.
Yum! What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do? I wonder where those two people we were following went.
Die zwei vom Anfang, wo sind die
I would
hingelaufen?
say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time. That's my friend D. Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Okay, die hat jetzt was draufgekritzelt auf die Liste. Herumalpen und erkunden, den Anker ansehen, Chucky in einem Rennen schlagen, die Ente füttern, etwas Obst zu meinem Scurvy Dog hinzufügen, Wettkampf üben, ein vierblättriges Kleeblatt finden, sich etwas am Wunschbrunnen wünschen und die echten Eltern finden. Halleluja, das ist ja eine To-Do-Liste. Ei, schmeiß mich weg. Du kannst auch T drücken und deine To-Do-Liste öffnen. Testen wir gleich mal. Jawohl. T. Wo ist denn dein Anker?
That's a cool anchor.
Ah.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way.
Pennt
Now,
ein.
people notice what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The
Fress mich
current
weg.
bow-shaped design is actually
Ja,
less
oder?
effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But
Die hört nicht auf zu quasseln, oder?
fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason.
Und
Most
weiter
anchors
und
these
weiter
days are
und
made of
weiter
iron,
und
and
weiter
you
und
have to
weiter.
recut them like
Stell dir vor, die
slices
hast die
cut
zu Hause. Oh, da bist du
About
gesegnet.
30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them
Ai,
out
ai, ai.
of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden
Ich glaube, es
anchor
reicht's.
companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to
Tut
attach
nicht.
a word anchor
Ach, jetzt? Huch, falsche Taste, ja?
from the Sanskrit word
Dicke
nagar,
Punkt.
meaning city. They're called that because when you stop, yeah.
Ah, ist ein
I'm kind
englischer
of an
Punkt, oder was?
expert on anchors.
Tut
I
nicht.
read a lot.
Jetzt. Ach. Wenn du das verpasst hast, kannst du, was drücken? Um vorherigen Zeilen zu sehen. Keine Ahnung. Jetzt mal einfach auf. So. wir den Anker jetzt eigentlich schon angesehen? Halt mal, stopp es mal mit T. Halt. Brennt lang. T für die Liste.
I have an extra tooth
Geht
in the
nicht.
back.
Ankern sind. Jackie in einem Rennen schlagen. Nur was hinkriegen.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yay! Bumm. Ach, herrlich. So, jetzt tut es Tee. Die Ente füttern. Eine Ente? Teich vielleicht? Ja, am Teich. Das Brot nehmen.
Hey, hands off!
Ups. Und das Schild lesen. Kommt da hin?
Don't feed the duck. I want to feed the duck.
Was ist das?
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs. You should put
Nehmen wir
that on
mal.
your scurvy dog.
Weiß nie, was man hier noch braucht.
Nah.
Schild lesen.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Okay, halt Tabulator, um Objekte zu markieren. Ach, das ist einfach ein Tutorial, um das
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still
üben.
one left.
Cakes.
Darn.
Did
So.
you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Warum zoomt der jetzt? Ich habe noch nicht die Ente gefüttert. Wie komme ich dann an das Gefühl ran? Brotkrumen.
That's our bread!
Irgendwie ablenken.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've gotta run!
How rude.
Tja,
Give it some of your bread.
geschafft, die abzulenken.
Give it some of your bread.
Klar, würde ich ja gern. Halt mal, dann. So läuft es hier. Yay! War Soße zu meinem Skirvidock hinzufügen. Das müssen wir auch hinkriegen. Skirvidock, Soße. Oh. Zack. Na gut. Auch geschafft. Schwertkampf üben. Wo können wir hier Schwertkampf üben? Da, hier. Halt, die.
At home, I've
Oh,
got a collection of
jetzt
old
rennt sie
scurvy
weg.
dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Sobald ich mit dem Cursor rübergerannt sind, ins andere Ding ran. Jetzt.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
Oh,
Do you want
Nope.
a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
nein.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Lesen, da haben wir das Kleeblatt. Hier ist zu Ende. Irgendwas muss ich noch machen, damit die da... Hängt ein Kind im Ding. Im Netzkopf über. Ach, herrlich. Irgendwas anderes fehlt auch noch. War da oben noch was?
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Wettkampf unter Wunschbrunnen. Wo ist denn der Wunschbrunnen? Wir haben noch gar keinen Wunschbrunnen gesehen. Mal Tab.
In France, they call a scurvy
Gar
dog
nix.
a chien scorbut.
Do you like to race?
I'd rather be in charge of a race than be in it.
Mein Chucky dazu.
I wonder where this path goes.
Ihr Pfad. Kennst du denn? Schwertkampf. Wie kriege ich einen Schwertkampf gebacken?
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Nein, das probieren wir lieber nicht. Schwertkampf hier oben. Jetzt klappt's.
Let's be
Mit den
frank.
Scurvy
You
Dogs.
can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level!
I win.
I win!
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun. Do you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
Alles jetzt schon genügt? Jawohl, hat geklappt. Nur noch den Wunschbrunnen finden. Ich wünsche mir... Bist du der Wunschbrunnen? Ne, das ist ein Abfall, das ist ein Mülleimer. Wo ist denn der Wunschbrunnen? Geht's hier weiter? Ja, hier geht's weiter.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
I should find a coin to throw in. I should find a coin to throw in.
Coin, ja. Wir hatten noch einen Coin, aber den haben wir schon hergegeben. Haben wir jetzt keinen mehr. Oh, kriegen wir jetzt einen Coin her.
What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
Ja, ist doch eine Münze, Mensch. Augen auf. Zack. Münze. Wunschbrunnen. Öffne den Optionsbildschirm zum Speichern. Okay. Ach, das. Speichern. Sogar. Das ist süß, oder? Alles nett gemacht. Zack, mit Schirm, mit Bild. Cool, sogar Speichern ist im Ding, im Tutorial drin. Wünsche Chucky Schnauzbart. Wünschte die wieder verschwinden. Ich wünschte mir eine coole Pflanze. Und noch einen Scurvy Dog. Ich wünsche, wir können rückwärts sprechen. Rückwärts
I
sprechen.
wish we could speak backwards. Or what if...
Yes, you know.
Oh Gott.
That was fun.
Ah, man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
So, laden wir das und probieren nochmal was anderes, aber es war schon gut. Ah,
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
yep. Zack.
I wish Chucky had a mustache.
Ah! Oh!
Ehrlich. Yay, prima. Geht's jetzt weiter? Unsere echten Eltern finden. Ja. Hallo Eltern, was seid ihr?
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien sco...
Guybrush is dead.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs!
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Blick jetzt. Legendär. Was? Intro in neu.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashbuckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Oh, was für ein Haus? Fast
LeChuck
alles.
kidnapped my wife. He's
Fast
always had
alles.
designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Gegensätze
We've been
ziehen sich
enemies for
an.
my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Ist eine Art Minischwer.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Loks, gibt's Zahns Inhaber der Insel? Nein, noch nicht. Dann können wir auch nochmal quatschen. Runter geht's. Bin gespannt. Das ist doch schon mal ein... Der ist da wie im Original. Ach, herrlich. Richtig schöner Flashback.
Re-elect Governor Carla.
Governor Carla? Guck mal. Ein Dox entlang schlendern.
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Na gut. Ah, das müsste doch die Scumbar sein. Jawohl, ja.
Some things never change. The scum bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Gern Piraten. Welche Melodie?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Okay.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Gleiche
I'm
Stimme?
here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Nein, der da.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Geht nicht. Naja, geht da nicht. Vorne pinnt nur einer. Zähne. Die Einrichtung.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Die sehen aber anders aus.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't
Piraten
bother.
als Sammelkörper.
He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Exactly. It's a raid.
Fine. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the target?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
Ja, kulturelle Werte. Persönliche Leidenschaft von mir. Ja, nein.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend.
Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes.
So sieht's aus.
I like the old pirate leaders better.
To-Do-Liste, da ist irgendwas passiert. Einen Haufen Geld auffinden, um eine Expedition zu organisieren. Das hat schon nicht geklappt. Piraten anführen und sprechen, um mein Geld zu bekommen. Das haben wir versucht. Ein Schiff finden oder besorgen. Geheimnis von Monkey Island finden. Die glorreichen Seiten nochmal durchleben. Jetzt gucken wir mal Richtung Schiff. Den Docks entlang schlendern. Le Ship. Le Ship.
How clever.
Stellen.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Tja, vielleicht ist der Schrubbi doch nicht so schlecht.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Tungsten 3200. Vielen Dank für deinen Follow. Willkommen. Schön, dass du zuguckst.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Das ist... Das spielt... Es ist ein Easter Egg für den ersten Teil, wo er am Pier unter Wasser das Idol aufholen muss. Da ging es um die 8 Minuten.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
Ich glaube, das wird nix.
Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Sollen wir Schrubbi machen oder erstmal vergessen?
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh.
Immer mal vorsichtig.
Chuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Mist.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
Confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Ja, nu, Mama. Geht's hier weiter? Bock?
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Party Cruises, ja.
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
Das tut er. Ja. Gucken wir mal Richtung Städtchen, würde ich sagen. Dann ein bisschen out of
Why was
option.
Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the
Doch.
pressure upon him in a different way.
Zur unteren Straße.
Elaine?
Nein.
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
Skorbutprävention.
How's your
Ne?
scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lines to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Rabatt, ist es dir zu aufwendig mit Englisch? Es ist leider nur eine englische Vertonung dabei. Dieses Mal keine deutsche. Keine Ahnung warum, wahrscheinlich wegen des Budgets, würde ich mal vermuten. Und es ist auch kein Boris Schneider mehr da, der das Ganze übersetzen kann, wie er es damals gemacht hat. Weil dessen Übersetzung bei Secret of Monkey Island, die war wirklich genial. War mitverantwortlich für den ganzen, wie soll ich sagen,
I have to get going.
für die vielen Gags, die er rübergezogen hat.
Bye.
Bye. It doesn't look finished.
Soll ich es euch ein bisschen übersetzen? Hilft es euch? Blatt lesen.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way
Alles
to the
klar.
end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Oh, schade. Darf ich nicht nehmen. Alles im halben Preis. Was ist denn da
They're having
los?
a half-off sale.
Wir gehen pleite. Das ist mal ein ehrliches Statement.
Going out of business? This place is an institution. Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally and historically accurate. The sign says so.
Ist natürlich schade, weil in dem ganzen englischen Sprache, da ist eine Menge Witz drin.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Na, guck, wen haben wir denn da?
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
Meinst du, wir uns das letzte Mal gesehen haben? Das ist Jahre her.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
Stimmen News.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
Charge, keine Kosten. Beeindruckender Kessel.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Kauf einen von denen. Warum soll ich den kaufen? Später vielleicht.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Nicht magisches Zeremonieschwert. Okay. Korb.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month.
Ach, ein netter Korb.
Too bad it's empty.
Statue.
Keep up the good work, buddy. It's an
Also,
unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not
5
for
Schlüssel.
sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
kaufen.
How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price.
Nicht
As I
verkäuflich.
said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Okay,
I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
das ist wohl wahr. Ach ja, gut. Der nationale Markt für Mojo. Ach, Mann. Herrlich, was haben wir noch? Die Gasse. Die Piraten fehlen. Wo sind die Piraten hier vorne? Sind nicht da. Wally's Maps More. So, jetzt haben wir aber schon fast Top of the Hour.
There ain't no way you're bringing me down. Thought that you could keep me under, but I've been lifted up from the ground. And just in case you've ever wondered,
yeah, I tell the truth. Yeah. Pull up and tanks, just me and the troops. Hey, this ain't nothing new. Yeah, team getting smaller, we down to a few. When you see us, salute us. I've been in the water with sharks, been recruiters and ears. Life getting real. Off with the lights, but we bet the city on heels. Close to the God, I just gotta be. When I wasn't my thoughts, they were hunting me. It was all of them, only one of me. These days I'm watching who's in my company. Yeah, no place is slowing my foot on the gas. Like yeah, in Wyoming when I'm in my bag. I beat up these stresses, they blue and they black. I see that you kept me, you knew that I snapped.
there ain't no way you're bringing me down. Thought that you could keep me under, but I've been lifted up from the ground. And just in case you've ever wondered, there ain't no way you're bringing me down. Thought that you could keep me under, but I've been lifted up from the ground. Thought that you could keep me under, but I've been lifted up from the ground. Just in case you've ever wondered.
Look, hard times gonna stop me, never. If anything, I took it up a level. Like in God I trust, I came back with a buck. Cause when times got tough, I got better. World fell apart, so we had to rebuild. Work all the time, but I'm salary still. Juggling, hustling, wondering how I'm gonna shell out for promise and pay for these bills. Well, if you gotta know, I'm running the audible. And it's harder cause I'm picking up the charges for shopping out of the garbage. And Papa popping the talk for talking out of my promise. Regardless, I gotta finish what I started for real. Up next, who knows, but I'm trying to blow. I mean, I'm down for the climb, just give me the rope. And if I fall, they gon' all your Geronimo. But watch me come right back like the prodigal. Cause I ain't never been a quitter, just put it on God. People try to kill my dreams, but didn't survive. And I would never sell my soul for a piece of the pie. Well, I made the vision clear, Felicia Rashad. No cap, my decision, a roadmap. Funny how it all just begun. Yeah, it took a while to be sure, but I'm back with a force and I'm good when it's all said and done.
Ain't no way you're bringing me down. Thought that you could keep me under, but I've been lifted up from the ground. And just in case you've ever wondered,